All right, everyone, welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. My name is Ian Jortson,
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming All Star race tonight, and last week's Kansas race, and the Coca Cola 600. But first, let's start off with our diecast of the week.
Alright, so this week I busted out one of my favorite schemes. It's the 2017. It's the Trevor Bayne Advocare Ford Fusion. He ran it at Richmond, and what's cool, he's got all the signatures of everybody who works at Roush is on the hood of that car.
Right.
I have a story about this actually. So Roush Fenway Racing did a deal online because they usually don't make the Bain cars, the Advocare cars, so I jumped on this right away. It was $25 free shipping, so I had to jump on it right away because now I'm seeing people putting it on eBay for like $150. I'm
Right.
just like, come on, like I got it for 25 free shipping.
You got a
So
steal right
it was
there.
pretty much a steal because I don't know how many they made of it, but to have it signed by Jack Roush is pretty cool. So,
Oh, yeah, definitely. The cat in the hat, man.
Oh yeah, so this is probably one of my favorite schemes that he ever ran when he was racing. So yeah, that's my diecast of the week this week.
Definitely. And I see you got the 164 of it as well.
Of course,
Very nice.
Gotta collect them all.
And how about this helmet? Let's talk about that.
All right, so this helmet it's a mini replica of his Advocare helmet from also the 2017 season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at Chicagoland Speedway, there's that gas station on Laraway that has the big tent of all the merchandise and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I got this for $25. So and also at home I have a race used pit crew helmet that I'm gonna bring on for the next show. That I got that for only $150. I talked the guy down from like $400 that he originally wanted for it, and I got him talking down to $150. So yeah, I'll bring that on the next show, and it'll be right up here on this table. And of course, got the hauler as usual. And then I busted out a little Brad Keselowski today because before Trevor was my boy, I loved Keselowski because I was just a little kid, so I only liked it because of his gold tires.
Right.
And the Miller. This is probably one of the most badass schemes I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
The Miller Lite with the pouring into the glass.
Yeah, exactly.
They needed to bring that car back because I'm not a fan of this white.
Oh yeah, I was just telling my dad that the other day. Like, I hope they bring back the blue deuce
Bring back the blue
because I don't know. Like, I get why they did it for this white car to make it look like the can, and they did that for the whole '80s throwback. But
yeah, come on.
Anchorman's over.
Blue Deuce was a sexy
Yeah,
scheme.
let's go back to the blue car. I like the beer pouring.
I would love to see it.
And it'll just be like a little nod to like when Keselowski won his championship too.
Right.
So
Right,
let's bring
exactly.
it back, and let's bring Dodge back too.
Let's bring Dodge back.
Yeah.
Blue Deuce.
Let's bring the Challenger in.
Yes.
No more
absolutely.
Charger.
No more Charger.
So for my diecast of the week, I got Ryan
Roval
Blaney's Roval win. This is probably one of my favorite Blaney paint schemes, right next to his PPG. Like,
PPG's the best in my opinion.
and I loved Ryan Blaney's paint schemes when he was with Wood Brothers.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
they were
absolutely.
fly. They were looking
Absolutely.
really good. Sorry, I'm using millennial words today for Harvick's millennial car.
Hey, it's lit AF, man. What can I say?
Skirt, skirt.
The Roval win.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
One of the most luckiest wins I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, hey, he had a good run that whole
Win's
race.
a win. They don't
Mhm.
ask how, they ask how many.
Exactly. So he's got to thank good old Jimmy Johnson for
Martin
this.
Truex for
Yeah.
kind of just falling right into his lap on that one.
Oh yeah, and then this is my dad got it for me for my birthday, and
Oh,
it actually
wow.
just came in the mail probably last week.
Oh,
So
really?
that was perfect. We're going to Charlotte. Let's have a Charlotte win diecast.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I got my Kurt Busch helmet. I got the full size helmet.
How much did that cost you?
Christmas present.
Aw.
So I don't
There
really
you go.
want to ask, but
That's-
it's not
that's
signed.
awesome.
But when I go to
You
Chicagoland this
get
year,
signed,
oh
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I've met Kurt so many times. I can't believe I haven't got this signed yet. But and then I got my Tony Stewart bobblehead, the one that looks nothing like
Right,
him.
right.
It was made in like 2000. And then Kevin Harvick bobblehead from the Texas last year, or no, 2 years ago,
All right.
and he actually won that race too.
Is that also a share Coke with Bubba, Coca-Cola bottle?
It is a Share Coke with Bubba bobblehead. My fiance got that for me for Christmas a few years ago.
alright,
So yeah, I
okay.
thought, hey, why not?
Why not?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
So there's our little collection. So what's your favorite Darlington throwback paint scheme?
Ooh, my favorite, well, this Dale Earnhardt Jr. one's looking pretty good for
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
the nod to his dad.
Nod to his dad and everything, but also the Michael Annette one and the Baby Ruth. Ooh, that's also a nice looking scheme.
When they revealed that yesterday, I got goosebumps, man. 'Cause
So I'd have to pick between those two right now. But if you want to throw it back just a little bit farther, I think it was 2015. I have it's the first throwback scheme that Bain ran for Mark Martin. I forgot which one it was. I can pull up a picture of it or something.
mm-hmm.
But it was in 2015. That was my favorite one. And then he also ran one in 2017. I have that die cast at home. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what would yours have to be?
I would have to say the one that Kevin Harvick ran in 2017. The nod to the 1970 Daytona 500.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I believe the 1979 Daytona 500.
Okay.
So I always thought that looked really cool, old school look. And then, I don't know, just a lot of cool die casts.
Yeah, I mean, you got quite
Oh, yeah.
a few down here.
I mean, probably one of my favorites right now is probably Truex's that goes
Oh, the
back to when he was drove for
yeah.
the 8 car.
That's pretty sick.
So I think we got a good amount of cars that are with the throwback schemes this year,
Oh,
and I think they look really good.
Absolutely. All right, let's jump ship. So we had a couple technical difficulties this week, and we
Yeah.
weren't able to record a show last week. So we're first gonna talk about the Kansas weekend
Well,
before we jump in.
First technical difficulty was finals.
Finals.
Yeah,
was the
if
first
you
one.
call that a technical difficulty. And then batteries weren't charged.
Batteries were in
And
charge,
then
computer crash.
Computer crash, technology as it is.
Just like
So,
they didn't want us to record this podcast
Yeah.
this week or last week.
so thanks for sticking with us. Thanks
Yeah.
for the late podcast. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, right. Thanks for sticking with us for sure. So let's jump into last week's truck race at Kansas Speedway. 3 laps to go. Oh, I really thought Stuart Friesen was finally going to get a win. He's got 5 second place finishes. It's like, oh my God.
It's
And
coming.
then he runs out of gas because they didn't fill it up. One more
Well,
second.
he took off. He didn't know that his team wanted to do 4 tires. He
One-
thought it was 2. So, they only got that 1 tank of fuel
One
in.
more second, and Stuart Friesen's a winner in the Truck Series.
Yep.
But I'm kind of glad it didn't happen because my boy Ross Chastain claims his first Truck Series win long overdue. He's been
Oh, yeah.
outperforming in that 46 truck all year long. Good for him.
Oh, yeah, it's about time. I mean, a guy from Florida, watermelon farmer, I mean, that's crazy. And he won his first Xfinity Series race last year when he was given the opportunity to
Yeah,
be
he
in
took- he
a
definitely
premier
took advantage
ride.
of that. So going off of that, we talked about this before. Ross Chastain needs a ride with the premier team, not in the Xfinity Series.
Nope.
This man needs a Cup ride.
I mean, he knows what it's like to run with the Cup
He
guys.
knows what it's like, and he knows he's running 30th every
Oh,
week,
yeah.
but he still sometimes outperforms in that car as well. So
Exactly.
it is time somebody has got to get this man in a Cup
Mhm.
car that he can do something with. That plain and simple. Like, you're just gonna let this guy get away because money might not be there. Like, this guy's got the talent. And look, that's what I want to jump into next is Natalie Decker.
Man, she is just having the worst luck. So,
At the Kansas Speedway.
at Kansas.
More bad luck, wrecking the grass on the front stretch. We're gonna get into her Charlotte incident
Yes.
later, but saw a tweet from Tommy Joe Martins last night that said there are race car drivers and people that drive race cars.
I
one
saw
stuck out,
that.
and I know exactly who.
Well,
he
he
was
tweeted
pointing
that
out.
right after
Right
Decker
after.
wrecked,
Oh
so
man!
it's obvious who he was talking to.
And even Brian Keselowski got in that saying
Mhm.
Parker like 2 wrecks in 25 laps. We'll get into that a little bit later, but yeah,
Right.
talking about a guy who has the talent but doesn't have the funding. That's just NASCAR nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it.
It's all about the person that you are. Like,
I hate it. Like,
Natalie Decker, she's...
she's a good inspiration
Yeah,
for young girls who want to pursue a career in racing, but I don't think the talent aspect is all there.
It's not there yet. Exactly.
Yet.
Because...
I think they moved her through way too quick through ARCA. Like, she
Mhm.
wasn't impressing me there. Like, sure, she was running top 10, but you have 20 cars in an ARCA race, and half of the field is, like, starting parks, so
Right.
like, her run really slow. So it's like, if you don't run top 10 in ARCA, I don't
What do you think? Maybe K&N and late models?
She needs to go. She needs to go back down. I don't even know, man.
Go karts?
Maybe, because I know she also does. Well, she competed in the W series, the women's series, and then she also likes to do a lot of road course races and with the sports cars. So maybe
Right.
something like that, because man, this ain't working out so far for her.
Because I've been hearing her radio chatter, and it sounds like she's like nervous when she's racing these
Oh,
cars.
she's got to be nervous. She's driving for DGR Crossley. I mean, that's a good truck team right there. David Gilliland's got to be fuming right now.
Oh yeah, I mean people get wins back and forth with that team, and then Natalie Decker, she's just wrecking every
wrecks.
week. What?
You want to know what it kind of reminds
Four
me
out
of?
of 5 races this year she's wrecked.
It kind of reminds me of the 60 car in the Xfinity Series last year. That car was always in trouble, no matter who the driver was.
No matter what, every single race.
But it doesn't even seem like the curse of the 54, because any other driver that steps in there is going to run well.
Exactly.
And then here's Natalie, who seems nervous. I mean, I get it, but your first year in the trucks, but I don't think she was ready for it.
No, not at all. She
Okay.
needs way more.
We'll get back into that
Preparation.
in a little bit. Let's talk about Stuart Friesen a little bit more. I think Stuart Friesen's going to win a race or two this
I think
year.
he's gonna. Yeah, I think he's gonna win multiple races
I can
because.
see him as a possible title contender this year.
Oh yeah, I mean he's got the wins building up in him. He's just got to.
That's just got to be frustrating.
He's just so many things at the end of these races have caused
That
him
cost him
so
so
many
much.
different problems. So he needs to figure out with his pit crew, figure out with everyone how they can secure that win because they're leading like start of the race, middle of the race, but it seems
Can't
like
put it together.
he's got that Ryan Blaney effect where he
Right.
can't pull
put
it
a
off.
race together.
So that team, you know, they have
Stuart Friesen, he doesn't make the same mistake over and over again. He just finds different ways.
Exactly.
Kind of like a Ryan Blaney here, in a sense where he can't put a full race together, but definitely think wins are coming for him.
Oh yeah,
this
because
year.
that team's come a long way.
Long way. Absolutely. All right, so that's the Truck Series race at Kansas. Now let's talk about the Cup race, the Digital Ally 400 at the Kansas Speedway. Kevin Harvick leading the field of green.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then stage 1, we had Denny Hamlin. He cut a tire from hitting the wall, and he spun on the apron. Not looking good for him, but hey, he's got some wins under his belt this season, so he's all right. He's secured.
So Harvick went on to win stage 1, his third stage 1 of the season, and then we start to get into a little trouble with Happy Harv later in the race. But before we get to that, in stage 2, Suarez trying to pit and Truex gets underneath and spins him, but Suarez was able to save it and got onto pit road.
That was a good save by Suarez, and then he was still able to go down pit road. No pit penalties at all
Right.
caused from that, so.
I think he finished 14th in that race, so it was a good rebound.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Could have been near disaster.
I think this year or next year he could possibly have a win with Stuart Haas.
I really hope so.
Because it seems like the chemistry is working a lot better than when he was with Joe Gibbs.
Which is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
With Gibbs.
Well, I mean, it sometimes, you know, they're equally compared teams. You know, Gibbs has been looking like they've been the better team as of
right,
late.
right.
But it's all about the chemistry with these teams. You find the right person to work with, hey, you'll be set, maybe win a championship.
Oh man! So Chase Elliott wins stage 2, second stage 1 of the season.
He'll have more. He'll
He's
have
gonna
plenty
have
more.
plenty more and
I'm
plenty more
surprised
race
he
wins
doesn't
to
have
come.
more.
Right.
He's
right.
got a win, but that was only his second stage win.
Right, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about Truex and what was it? His championship year. He had like I get
Seven-
19,
yeah,
17 or 19 stage
Something
wins.
like that. And
Had enough playoff points to carry him through to Homestead.
oh yeah, he swept so many races that year. It was absolutely ridiculous.
That's crazy.
His,
And then-
he started off with the Coke 600 the year
600
before.
Dominance. When
Oh,
he
yeah.
led, what did he lead? I think he led 394 out of 400 laps. in
Yeah,
that
it was
race.
just because of pitting. He didn't lead every lap. But
Jesus Christ.
the dude was dominant those 2 years, and maybe we'll see some more.
Maybe we'll see some more. So Alex Bowman had a fast race in that final stage, outrunning Kyle Busch and Stenhouse. Alex Bowman, 3 straight second place finishes. The first one he said was nice. The second one he said was eh. And now the third one, he got kind of just frustrated. Like, he can taste the win. And just to keep coming in second, that's got to piss him off a little bit.
It's got to hurt you, but it's also got to motivate you, too.
Yeah,
'Cause-
he's that fast race car.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if he gets into this
could
All-Star
finally
race...
be his breakout season, I think. I think this is the year Alex Bowman's going to do what he did when he was taking over for Junior when Junior had the concussion. He's had fast race cars, and he just kind of gave that one away at Kansas when it happens. But
Yeah, it really does. And then, so we had an issue with the lineup.
NASCAR officials are stupid.
Oh my God! And we should have Larry McReynolds as a NASCAR official because he knew exactly where everyone should have been.
He knew what was going on. Oh my God.
So NASCAR had a lot of issues lining up everyone after that caution. So that did not look good for
And
them.
with that, some of the times you're restarting, you got guys 3 wide, and they're just gonna let that slide, what? NASCAR officials are dumb. You get angry fans, you get a lot of pissed off drivers. I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, definitely.
I watched that Radioactive this week, and I'm like, what the hell, man? What's going on here? What am I supposed to be?
Right.
Oh, NASCAR officials, dumb.
And then we had more bad luck for Ryan Blaney. He brought out the caution for debris coming off of his car with a cut tire.
Really hurting my fantasy team
Yep.
this year, man.
Another stage 3 screw up for Blaney.
Traded Kyle Larson for him, thought it was going to be a good trade. So far, not working out for me.
I think you'd be better off with Blaney than Larson.
I would say so. Hopefully, Blaney turns this around.
Hey, I hope so too, man. Because we all know that he's a better driver than what he's doing this year.
Yeah, so moving on, Brad Keselowski ran down Alex Bowman for the lead with 6 to go. 6 to go, you're tasting a win.
Yep.
And in comes
Throw the
bad-
block.
Here comes bad Brad Keselowski. Keselowski goes on, earns his 3rd win of the season. Early title favorite, I'd have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Him and
Top
Kyle
4.
Busch. Oh, he's definitely going to make Homestead. Like,
Mhm.
if he doesn't make Homestead, screw this playoff system.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But he's a dominant driver. There's no doubt.
Penske dominance.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Here we go again.
They're unbelievable this year. Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney. You know, he's stepping
He's
up.
coming.
He's coming. He'll probably break out. He'll probably be like a summer bloom.
Absolutely.
So we'll see about him.
Absolutely. And hey, finally, Kyle Busch's top 10 streak ends. Tied with Morgan Shepherd.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Morgan Shepherd. Guy's running starting park rides in the Xfinity Series now. He's just living life. He said in an interview he's got no intentions of stopping.
Nope. He's
just
gonna
go
go.
until he dies.
Yep.
Pretty much. That's
And
crazy.
good for him though. Like he's just
I think my
saying-
getting a little off topic here. I think my favorite Morgan Shepherd moment was when he got out of his own car at Kansas during what was the Busch Series at the time. He pitted his own car. He got it done in 2
Oh,
minutes.
yeah.
He pitted his own car because he didn't have a pit crew. It's just so sad to see some of those starting park teams. Like you watching them from the grandstands, you just see all these guys got these big ass things for their pit road, and then Morgan Shepherd's got a toolbox and a set of tires.
Hey, he'll do anything to race, and you know what? I admire that. Good for him.
That's crazy.
But yeah, tied with Morgan Shepherd. You know, he's not one of the biggest NASCAR greats, but
Still,
right up
yeah.
there. Kyle Busch didn't take the title for that, so
Thank God.
who do you think will do it? Do you think Kyle Busch can do that again?
If anybody, it's going to be Kyle Busch.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Busch is so consistent on the racetrack.
No
It's-
doubt.
It's got to be Kyle Busch.
Let's talk about Kevin Harvick having problems with the debris.
For the love of God, man.
So, debris comes onto his grill, slows him down, and just took him out of contention for the race.
Yeah,
And
unscheduled pit stop in that race, didn't he?
yeah, that was because of the debris that came onto his front grill.
I really thought this was going to be the race.
Took away that clean air.
that
and-
happy harvest.
Hey,
It's crazy. We're thinking about it. Kevin Harvick is 3rd in points, but we're going nuts over here because he doesn't have a win because of what he did last season.
I know. It's like by this time he was set for the playoff. He was
oh my
set for the
God,
championship
he was so,
4.
He was so set, and
So now this year we don't even know if he'll
it's like we
make
got
it top
spoiled.
8.
It's like we got spoiled last year because we're sitting here complaining Harvick's 3rd in points, but he just doesn't have a win to back it up.
Exactly. So
That's crazy.
he's got to find a way to get around these other guys, or
Hope he wins.
find a way to get around this bad luck that's been over his head this entire
Hope he wins
season.
in this damn millennial car, and I hope.
Oh,
I'm
I hope
ready.
so. I'm buying that because I already ordered
Dude, they need
the
to
regular
make-
one.
They need to make a case of Bush that has the millennial scheme
Right.
on it. Like, like how they have with the normal Bush. The normal Bush cans. Get the millennial thing on the cans, make it pink and everything, and get the
Avocado.
AF and get some avocado toast down there.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
And Harvick's fire suit needs to be pink too. I don't know why he's wearing the normal Bush one.
Absolutely.
The whole crew's got pink on.
I need to get one of those picture shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Badass. What a joke.
That'd be so great. It's just so embarrassing at the same time.
Hey, they said they were confident he was going to win a title last year.
I saw that tweet last year. I was like, oh,
boy.
Lord.
And then when it didn't happen, I think somebody brought it up, and then Bush was just like, oh, crap. Now we
Now-
gotta sponsor this car.
Gotta make it look absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god. So what'd you think about the Boyer versus Jones little debacle going on
Come
there?
on, man. I get where Clint Boyer's coming from. It's the end of the race. He's just not going to move over.
Right.
He's going out there for his team, his organization, his sponsors, trying to run the best he can.
Exactly.
But gotta love Clint Boyer's radio, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even after the race, he's like, next time you're really going to do that, man? Come on, Eric. You're smarter than that.
Yeah. Clint Boyer, he's such a character.
Well,
And
yeah, honestly, I didn't see anything wrong with that. Eric
No.
Jones is just.
he was just fighting. He was trying to get a win. He was trying to get his second career win.
And then again, I wouldn't have had a problem if Clint Boyer spun him because you're going to block, you're going to pay the price.
Exactly. I mean,
You're opening up the door for, hey, you're going to block me, I'm going to give my bumper to you, and hello to the water, hello to the grass.
it's exactly with what happened with Eric Almirola.
Yeah.
He was just blocking.
And he got
Austin Dillon was trying to get a win. That's racing.
I know, Robin's racing, man.
Exactly. So,
I see no problem with that.
No,
Eric
not
Jones
at
did
all,
what he
not
had
at
to
all.
do. So, yeah. So, Alex Bowman, 3 straight second place finishes. We talked about that.
Yep.
The win's coming this year. I can feel it.
oh yeah, he'll get it. I think he'll get it probably before the summer is over.
I can
He'll
see
earn
that
himself a spot in
happening.
the playoffs for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, he's running really good. Just keep it up, man.
Oh yeah. So going on to last night's race,
Moving on to Charlotte now.
the fifth
Whoopie
race.
effing do. Kyle Busch ends his truck season with his 5th win of the season. 5 for 5. Screw this man. He's such a good race car driver, but come on, man.
Let him hear it, man. Let him
Come
hear
on,
it.
man. Oh, I'm so glad he's done running trucks this season.
Hey, now we got a full season of just real racing against these truck guys.
See what they can do, but come on, man. I'm so done with this, man. Every single time. Kyle Busch qualifies 8th. You know, I think we got an okay truck tonight. We're going to see what we can do. Oh, here we go. Kyle Busch before stage 1's even over.
Blows
Yeah.
everyone away.
Blows by everybody.
Like it, you know when you play on like one of the old NASCAR games and you
put
set it
on
to
rookie
easy,
mode,
yeah.
Start in the back, and Kyle Busch is going to be at the front in 25 laps with those Truck Series drivers.
Exactly.
Come on, man. I hate it. How many more wins does he have in the Xfinity Series to go before he hits his mark?
I don't remember what he's at. I think he's at maybe 96.
4 more to go, and
Yeah.
that mother effort is going to get out of the Xfinity Series. I know that drivers say, oh, it's so nice having these guys so we can get experience with them. As a fan, I hate it. Sorry, viewers. I am pissed off right now. I hate it.
You heard it first,
Get-
ladies and gentlemen.
Get these fucking cup drivers out of the lower series. Let these guys show what they can do. Let them showcase their talent. I know they want to run with the big dogs because they want to learn, but as a fan, that is boring as hell. It needs to stop. NASCAR wonders why nobody goes to those races.
Mm-hmm.
They can do all these fancy deals like, oh, kids are going to get in free. Nobody's going because if I'm me, those races suck sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially when Kyle Busch is in it. Great race car driver, one of the best. I'm sorry, Kyle, but get the hell out of these series, man. I hope you watch this.
Thank you for listening to Nick's rant.
I hate cup drivers in the lower series.
Hey, I do too. I do
I'm
too.
gonna voice my opinion on it.
Ooh, I got
First
chills
time.
listening to that.
First time on the show, somebody lost Oh, man.
So you want to talk about the little?
We're going to the All-Star race. Yesterday, qualifying, Daniel Hemrick qualified first for that open race.
Hey, he's got a bad fast car. The
Daniel
car
Hemrick
looks
fan?
good.
I'm going to have a few beers tonight if that man gets himself into the All-Star race.
There you
What can I
go.
say? But so, Hemrick wins the pole for the open. You got some really good guys in there. You got Hemrick, you got Kyle Larson, You got Paul Menard, you got Alex Bowman, you got, I think Daniel Suarez is in there too, isn't he?
Yep.
Suarez is in there, so you got a lot of good guys in there. So hopefully, I'm going to be a little biased here. Hopefully, Hemrick can just win that first stage, get in the garage, and just
I mean, he's got a good chance of
be
doing
ready
it
to go.
too.
Be ready to go.
It's an equally challenged field right there.
Equally challenged field. With this package, I'm interested to see how it's going to go.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see.
So who do you think out of that will make the All-Star
So-
vote?
All-Star fan vote.
Yeah.
It's going to be who was
I know
Yeah.
Kyle Larson.
Larson was up there. I don't think he was leading. I think Alex Bowman was leading it.
Really?
Last I checked.
I know he said he didn't want to be voted in.
Yeah, you don't really want to be voted in. You want
No.
to showcase your talent. You want to race your way in the old-fashioned way.
I've been voting for Ross.
That would be awesome. Ross is in the top 10. I don't think he's in the top 5 though. I'd like to see Chastain or Bubba Wallace
That would be
get the fan
cool.
vote, because after Bubba Wallace's heartfelt Twitter video that he sent out, he's struggling. Like, I feel bad for the guy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a wonderful race car driver. We see what he can do in the trucks.
He's done it in the trucks. He showcased it in the Xfinity Series a little bit.
He
He's running up
outran
front.
with Roush.
Remember, he had that stretch. Oh, checkered flag. Bubba Wallace comes home
Six,
for like
six,
the
six,
12th
six,
straight
six.
race in a row.
6 was his number, man. Like he's a very consistent driver, but he needs to be in so much better equipment than
Let's see.
Richard Petty
I
Motorsports.
want to see who's leading. Oh, voting is closed, so we can't really see.
Okay.
Can't really see, but I think last I checked, Alex Bowman was leading it. Kyle Larson was second. Who was up there? Guido fell to third. Man,
D Burrito for life, man. I'm sorry.
honestly, so Burrito was third, I think. I forgot who was fourth, and then William Byron was like fifth. So, and then Chastain was like 10th.
Right.
Hopefully,
So who knows? Things can always change
how
up.
about some of the speed we're seeing out of the front row motorsports guys?
It's
And this
unbelievable.
package. Michael McDowell has qualified
He's up.
outside pole to Daniel
Yeah,
Hemrick.
he's
and
up
then
front.
David Reagan had a good run. Matt Tift.
He might have a good run. He
What the
might
hell
be
has
able
he been
to.
all season. Mr. Irrelevant over here
Right.
shows up.
He's gonna push himself into the All-Star race possibly.
Yeah, the Open is one of my favorite events of the year. Like, I like the All-Star race, but I like the Open, quite frankly, because 2016, I didn't get to watch it because I had a baseball game, but the old 6 guy, Trevor Bayne, raced his way into the All-Star race. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
It was 3 wide at the line. Oh my God, I watched the replay. That still gives me the chills because he restarted 4th, and then the famous words of Jeff Gordon, oh, here comes the 6 up the middle. Oh, what a move, Trevor Bayne. And then I was just like, watching the replay like it already happened. I was still getting goosebumps. I
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, holy cow, let's go. And then, Ricky Stenhouse, his former teammate, gave him a push. And then he was 3 wide at the line, I
Yep.
think, with Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. So
Yeah, that's right. That was a
that was-
great finish
that
right
was-
there.
Oh,
So
God, I still get the chills watching
the Open
that.
is great because you get all these guys. You know, they're not big time winners. They're the guys who are like below. They're always
Yeah,
wanting
and then
top
he went on and he
10,
finished,
top
He
15.
went on and he finished 7th, so that's a respectable finish in the All-Star
Oh, yeah,
race. 'Cause
definitely.
You got the best guys in the All-Star race, so to finish in the top 10 and 7th, I will take that.
Oh hell yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I love the Open. It's just cool to see what young gun, what stud's gonna get it done, and hopefully A car gets it done tonight.
There you go. So is your pick tonight to win the All-Star race Daniel Hemrick?
That's my biased pick, but if we're talking real here, I want to say one of those Stuart Haas guys are winning. Are
Mhm.
gonna win it. Clint Boyer on the pole for the All-Star race. I love All-Star qualifying. Just gunning in at 160 down pit road.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
that's awesome. Fans love to see that. I love to see
So wild. I still don't know the
that. I don't get the
reason.
The reason for
There
it.
is
It's just
no
like-
reason.
It's just, hey, go as fast as you want down pit road and make the best pit stop you can.
And Boyer, man, he had the best pit stop too.
He was saying you don't really know what to do. You just gotta hope your car sails on the pit road.
Yeah.
You gotta slow it down enough, but you still gotta go fast. But could you imagine if that was qualifying for like every single
Oh
race?
my God! Can you imagine if that was qualifying at Bristol? Go as
Oh,
fast as you
dear
can around
Lord.
Bristol.
There would be. Let's get group qualifying for that.
Oh, no.
Could you imagine? Just NASCAR's like, oh, we're gonna do group qualifying for the All-Star race next year. You guys are gonna gun it as fast as you can. All of you guys in a line. How many spin outs?
I mean, if they want to try and get viewers, I guess.
Demolition Derby's what that's gonna be.
Yeah.
And then
Or just do the old Tony Stewart figure eight Talladega.
Right. So yeah, I want Hemrick to win. I just want him to race his way in. I'd be happy with that. But if we're talking real, I'd like to see Harvick or Clint Boyer or just a Stuart Haas guy get it done. I don't want to see Kyle Busch win $1 million.
No, not at
I don't
all.
want to see that. I don't want to see him sweep the weekend again, man. I'm so sick and tired of this crap.
I want to see DiBenedetto race his way into the All-Star
So let's
race.
talk here. Who's your 4 transfers? Well, here's your 3 transfers out of the Open.
I think Suarez. I think he'll do it again. I think Hemrick's going to be real hot, and I
It's gonna be
think.
close for Hemrick.
Yeah.
Because I think Kyle Larson's gonna win one of those.
Oh yeah, and Larson as well, and
I don't really know. Paul Menard doesn't surprise. No, I wouldn't. I don't see.
I think
Paul Menard
DiBenedetto
doing it.
can get it done too.
Who else is
without
in
a
that?
doubt.
Who else is in that race? Well, let's get a look at the open lineup. Let's see if they have that at least.
Bowman, he can do it.
Yeah. So for Hemrick to get it done, he's gonna have. He's gonna have to get it done. He's gonna have to really
Oh yeah.
have that fast race car again tonight. So
Byron's been looking really fast lately. I mean, he looked fast at Kansas. Let's see if he can do it at Charlotte.
start open lineup. NASCAR. Let's see what we got here. All right, so Hemrick's your pole guy. So Michael McDowell qualified second, and Willie B qualified third. So Byron, yeah, who knows?
I think Byron could possibly
Alright.
run his way into the All-Star
Alright.
race.
So for anybody who doesn't know, this is the starting lineup for the All-Star Open. So Hemrick's gonna start first, followed by McDowell, Byron, Suarez, Paul Menard, the top 5. And then we got Bowman, Larson, Buscher, Reagan, Bubba, rounding out your top 10. And then Ryan Preece, DiBenedetto, Tift, Ty Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse, your top 15. And then we get into the guys who probably aren't going to make their way.
Right.
Followed by Corey LaJoy, Landon Castle, Ross Chastain, BJ McLeod, Bailey Curry, Cody Ware, Timmy Hill, and Quinn Hoff. So,
Yeah.
So really,
I'd look out for Ryan Preece.
I think 12 guys have a shot at winning.
Yeah.
Maybe 13 because Ricky Stenhouse is starting 15th.
Yeah, he can
race
definitely
his way
move
up
his
there.
way up.
He
And
can definitely race his way up there.
oh hell yeah! I mean he looks good at Charlotte too.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think if I had to pick my 3, it's going to be, I think Hemrick's going to get one, Kyle Larson's going to get one, and I think Alex Bowman's going to get one. And then maybe Suarez or Byron are my next picks. But
Yeah.
I don't think McDowell's going to showcase what he's got.
You think he's gonna fall back at the beginning?
Yeah, kind of like, hate to say it, kind of like Hemrick's done this year at Vegas, started like 3rd, dropped all the way back right away. But this
Yeah.
was single car qualifying, so this was not group qualifying.
So now we actually get to see the
You
real
get to see
speed.
the real speed on the race car. So
The car that's actually the fastest car gets to
Right.
start first. So
it just so happens to be my boy, so I'll
Yeah.
take it.
attaboy.
I hope I don't have to throw my hat tonight if he doesn't race his way in.
There you go. So I think we've pretty much covered everything from unless you wanted to add anything else.
Did we go over pretend? Oh yeah, we went over some.
Yeah, we went over our winners for the All-Star
yeah,
race.
I gotta go Stuart Haas tonight. I think they get it done.
I'm right there with you, Stuart Haas. Or if I'm saying DiBenedetto races his way in, I
Dark
think
horse Daniel Hemrick
Oh.
is my pick.
there you go.
Hope Kyle Busch spins on lap 1. The little crybaby can kiss my ass.
Yeah. Hey, you heard it.
You heard it right here. I'm gonna make this a new segment. What's Nick gonna rant about this week?
I think we'll come up with a catchier name. But thanks for joining us. I'm Ian Jortson.
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
Thanks for watching the Stock Car Spectacle.